So,
good morning, everybody.
Good morning.
And a very warm welcome to everyone who is there on the Empowering Morning Conversations. And like every other day, today is a very, very special day. All right? Because today is the day we will again move forward to live a life of choice. Isn't that wonderful? The most wonderful thing that can happen to us is we can start living a life of choice. And now a lot of people must be thinking, what do you mean, Sukhdeepak? I am living by my choices. Really? Check and see. How many free choices have you and I made? Okay. You might make a choice about what ice cream to eat. Or if you're a more brave person, you might make a choice about which car you will buy. Okay. If you are even more brave, you will make a choice about which woman you will want to marry, or vice versa, which man will you want to marry, etc. But when it comes to significant, choices to be made, do you think we make choices or we make decisions? So what is the best way to find out whether you're making a choice or a decision? Let's see. I hope you understand my question. What is the best way to find out whether you're making a choice or a decision?
Sir?
Yeah, Shakti has raised her hand first. I will request you, please raise your hand. So otherwise, I don't know. Yeah, Shakti.
Good morning, sir. Good morning, everyone.
Morning.
If I choose anything based on my judgment, it's right. It will help me in the future. If I'm based on judgments, if I do anything, it's a decision.
Okay. So that is one thing. But it is so automatic. So very right. Let's listen to what other people are saying also. So what do you say? You hang on, don't go anywhere. Okay. Yes, Payal. बोलो मैडम चपाती बेल रही हो प्रश्न आंसर भी दे दो जरा
Sir, if I think about consequences and all of that, if I take any action, उसका क्या result होगा, अच्छा होएगा, बुरा होएगा, डांट पड़ेगी या नहीं पड़ेगी, तो ऐसे जो भी मैं सोचूंगी, तो वो एक decision होगा, उसके base पे मैं कोई भी action ले रही, that is a decision. Choices, मैंने एक action लिया है, now जो भी result होगा, let's see. I'll deal with it.
Okay, that sounds very nice to me. Thank you very much for sharing that. And who else is there? Kunen and then Sagar.
first Sagar, sir.
No, that I will decide, no? That is a decision. No, it's a choice. If I had to make a decision, I would listen to what you are saying, फिर मैं decision लेते हुए सोचूंगा कहीं कुनैन नाराज हो जाएगा, मैंने उसकी बात काट दी. So that is not a choice,
Yeah.
So
Energetically, sir, when we choose, I feel light. And when we go into the decisions, heavy and then yucky, what to do kind of things.
Now this guy comes out with the absolutely correct thing. Good. Thank you very much. Sagar Saab.
Sir, for me, choice is the moment you want you take it. Choice means when I want to feel good, or it is not so permanent. It is for the moment or for some days. But decision is like you said about marriage. It's like a whole lifetime permanent. So decision is something really heavy thing. Choice is something that is lighter. Choice is something lighter. Decision is something heavy.
But एक गड़बड़ कर दिया आपने. If you make a choice, if you make something based on whether it will make me feel good or not, that is also not choice, by the way.
It's
So
what most of the choices I do like that only. If it make me feel good, I choose. If it does not make me feel good, I don't choose.
That's good. But you know what? Instead of using the word make me feel good, consider what Kunan said just now. The choice makes you feel lighter. Feeling of lightness is always confused with मुझे अच्छा लग रहा है ना, good and bad. Good and bad हटा दो, good feeling हटा दो, you're feeling lighter or you're feeling heavier. Yeah. So very good. Excellent. So now you know, if you're feeling heavy, you certainly know. If there is some fear somewhere, you certainly know. Now there is a big problem many people have, that they are not able to make a choice only. Okay. I mean, we are hesitating. You know, a lot of people say, sir, I am very indecisive. I'm not able to make decisions. And they get torn apart by that. You know, on one side, you want to make a choice, and your logical mind is trying to put you in a decision mode, and you're not making a choice. Okay. See, I'll give you an example. Let's say I want to do something. My logical mind will always say, कि Baba, either I will do this or I will do that. दोनों कैसे कर सकते? Okay. If you want to make a choice, you may start thinking, all right, how do I manage things in such a way that I can do both? How to make it possible? Yeah. So consider. So there is a factor here. If you are not making a choice, chalo Baba, at least make a decision, na? Kuch to karo. If you're just hanging in between, no? Should I take it? Should I do it? Should I not do it? Should I do it? Not. It's like trying to buy a car, you know. A friend of mine, now which car should I buy? So he's got a budget of around 15 lakh rupees. Okay. Now every time he talks to someone, somebody says buy this one, somebody says buy that one. And finally he says, I'm not buying, I'm fed up. I'm not able to decide. So I said, like, but what do you like? Let's find out. What is it? If you had to make a choice freely and you're not bothered about money, then which car would you like to choose? I want a big car. It should be, you know, what is that? Height from the ground. What is it called? You know, it is how many inches above the ground it is or something. Ground clearance. Yeah. Ground clearance should be high. It should be a big vehicle. I said, good. Why don't you buy a Fortuner? No, that's too big. Okay. Then I said, why don't you buy this Tata? There's one Tata car like Reddy Garu also has it. No, I don't like it. It has got white roof. So where is the choice in it? So till now, even a test drive has not been taken. Now, it is easy to blame, or we have talked to so many companies, nobody has offered to give us a test drive. They are not following us up. They should be chasing us. Okay. Interesting, no? So what we are doing is because we are not choosing one way or the other, if you can't make a choice, at least make a decision. No? They are not making a decision also. Now, have you met people who don't even make decisions? What is stopping them from making decision, do you think? Hello, guys. I'm telling you, I was going through such a situation about a week back. I had chosen to do one doctorate program, which costs about 7 lakh rupees. And at the same time, I had committed to my dear wife that I will 50% finance the car that she's going to buy. I could have done 100 also, but logical mind said, no, why 100%? She's got enough money. You know? So now, Arey Baba, 14 lakh rupees. That's a big dip into my savings. Should I do it or not? Now, why? That's why this question to you came today. What's the difference between a choice and a decision? So finally, yesterday I made a choice, And Mr. Malvai, who never negotiates, went and negotiated with the college, and they gave him a discount of 1 lakh rupees. Wow, I'm so happy. I would have never done that, Because the moment I made a choice, I said, hello, how to make it happen. Why did I do that? Because I don't dismiss my fears, okay? They indicate something. You can use it to leverage something in this world. No? You can leverage your own brain to begin with. You know who we have to leverage the most? आखा माजी सटक लिया क्या बोलते हैं मराठी में? We have to leverage our own bloody brain, you know. So this is one thing I have been practicing and learning for my teachers. Okay, damn it, you know, if you look at your own struggle or journey in your life, you'll find out many ways in which to show people, okay, hello, this is what it is. So let me come to the main question of the day. Now that finally almost everybody has joined. Wait, did I do the recording or not?
Yes, sir. It's on.
Okay. Yesterday I thought I forgot to record the money session. I think I did. But you know, when the computer crashed and it started again, that time I forgot to put the recording. I think so. Today I will check. So where are we? The main question for the day. What stops you from making choices in life? What stops you from making choices in life? And please don't give me general answer. Give an answer which is true for you personally. Yeah. When you have to make a choice in your life, what stops you? Yes, Pooja ji.
Sir, it's past experiences where you might have done some choices and वो choices उतनी सही नहीं रही तो आप सही choice करना चाहते हो.
हाँ, बताओ उस वक्त जब
So
आप
when you
नहीं कर रहे हो तो क्या रोक रहा है आपको?
it's a fear
that is it. Fear, no? Fear of what?
कि यदि कोई choice आपकी life को impact करने वाली है तो fear होगा कि आप यदि गलत choice करोगे तो आप problem में फंस जाओगे, right? और या फिर आपको ये fear होगा कि अभी आपने बहुत time waste कर दिया है.
नहीं, आप मेरी बात कर रहे हो या अपनी बात कर रहे हो?
मैं अपनी बात कर रही हूँ कि जैसे कि आपका अभी कितना मतलब रिस्क टेकिंग आपको लगता है कि सॉरी मुझे लगता है कि इस पर्टिकुलर मैटर में मुझे सही चॉइस करनी चाहिए बिकॉज ऑफ माय एक्सपीरियंस एंड व्हाटसोएवर आई.
क्या वो चॉइस है मुझे सही चॉइस करनी चाहिए?
नो.
रब जाने सही चॉइस क्या होता है. Seriously, you tell me something. And not only to you this question is addressed, it is addressed to everybody. You tell me, our great logical mind has made many decisions in life, correct?
Yes.
Obviously, all decisions are designed to guarantee success, guarantee safety, all that, right? Uske bawajud, how many of your decisions were correct and you never had a problem after that?
There is no perfect decision.
नहीं, मेरा क्वेश्चन अभी भी नहीं आपने आंसर किया.
कि प्रॉब्लम वही ऐसा नहीं है कोई भी डिसीजन हर डिसीजन के अपने कॉन्सिक्वेंसेस होते हैं और प्लस पॉइंट्स होते हैं.
फिर आपका इतना लॉजिक लगाने से क्या फर्क पड़ा?
I wasted my time.
Yeah, now because we are so conditioned by society and our teachers and everybody else that this is the right way to do it. So we even have a fear of making choices. ऐसे कैसे decide, choose कर ले? We don't even use the word choose, by the way. How can I decide just like that? So decide has become, you know what? Decide. You know what? Decide. Kill choices. You can check it out. Decide. What does it mean? Kill choices. So good. Thank you very much, Pooja. Very, very correctly shared by you. Fear stops us from making choices. Yeah. Neeti ji.
Yes, sir. Sir, if I look at my situation today, now when I've come a little ahead on my journey, today also there are times when I am not making a choice, but that is more because I don't realize, or it doesn't come into my conscious mind that I have the options in front of me. I am not taking the step. I'm not into a negative frame of mind, but it is just like a vacuum that I am encapsulated in. And, it is only when I get a little frustrated and I realize I'm not making any way forward, that's when I realize I'm not making a choice. The options are in front of me. I'm not making a choice. So that is what I am encountering now.
Yeah, okay. At least you're aware, no? Like a friend is
So
very
after a little while awareness aati hai, jab khap jata hai banda.
Exactly. Because when we are, what they say, in the horns of a dilemma, what is a dilemma? Should I do this? Should I do that? Should I do this? Should I do that? If you look at our incessant struggle to survive, we are struggling because of our survival mentality. Life
Yes.
is so simple. I don't like it, I'm going. I don't like this, so I choose something that I like. But life is not as simple as that. There is a clash of commitments. Let's say I'm committed to be a dutiful person, dutiful and beautiful, both. And at the same time, I want to be living my life the way I choose. And the brain says, the logical brain says, both is not possible. ऐसे कैसे हो सकता है? And if you look at why it is not possible, somebody will get angry. So we end up in a situation where we are trying to make everybody happy, which definitely does not include ourselves, by the way. We are trying to make everybody happy. And who's happy? Nobody's happy. Because anyway, I do not know. I mean, there are different drivers for people. But for a lot of us, fear of being different, fear of being judged, fear that somebody or the other will disapprove of our actions, fear that somebody will be unhappy with our choices, etc., leaves us static. So if you look at what we are doing, भाई हमारे हिंदी में अच्छा है ना, चक्रव्यूह में फंसे रहते हैं. Just like an eternal loop. दिल चाहता है, but वहीं खत्म हो गया, दिल चाहता है में. It doesn't go forward. Right? But even to have such a senior level of realization, okay? But even though you may have the realization now, you will be wanting to ask yourself, no, what's stopping me from choosing at this moment?
Yes, definitely.
It will be the same thing out of one of these 4, 5, 6 things I've said. And I'd love to hear if it's anything different also. Yeah. Fear of disapproval of someone, fear of being judged, fear that they will get unhappy.
No, sir.
Whichever one, I don't know. Sometimes it's an unknown fear.
It is not even an unknown fear. So it is like, maybe it is some form of all of this, because I find myself standing in a vacuum, not taking the decision. It's only when I realize I am frozen in that state that I'm able to step out, take a decision, and it's all in the past then.
Yeah, use the word choice. It sounds better.
Yes, I make the choice and I move forward then. But those few moments before making that choice, that I am in that blank kind of a state, that is what I am not being able to overcome, or not being able to understand how to deal with, or why it happened.
So whatever it is, it may be fear, it may be uncertainty. There is only one way to face it. Do you remember the discretion exercise?
Yes.
Now, actually, what is it doing? It's making you experience something which you don't want to experience. Have you noticed? I say, feel the fear, or feel whatever sensation you have in your body, allow it to expand. What are you doing actually? You are facing that, or you're actually going through the fire. When I ask you, experience it, and experience it fully, experience it more, allow it to, instead of, normally what are we doing? When we have fear, we are trying to reduce it. We are trying to push it away, right? It doesn't go. Especially, I mean, most of the problem with us is fear. Okay, I mean, how did this brain number 1 get programmed? Fight and flight. And the trigger is here in brain number 2, that's where this fear and all that lives. So it says, oh, this is dangerous, this is fearful, tuck, fight or flight. Right? And have you noticed that when those hunters will use it, if they want to kill a deer, they will shine a bright light in the eyes of the deer. Oh, he freezes, tuck, he's frozen, ta, they shoot. That's the state which you're talking about.
Yes.
We are frozen. I mean,
Yeah.
like in a limbo kind of a thing. And no movement forward. I mean, the couple of examples I gave for my life in the last 1 week is that. Okay. And it's very interesting, I had to go to Rome for my CF training and I had my heart set on it. And thank God, or whoever, that I didn't get the visa. So they gave me permission to do it online, and I'm very happy that I did. But now I'm in retrospect feeling happy I didn't go there. Okay. So there was a choice I made and that could not be fructified, and I was blaming the powers that be, in my mind. And if I couldn't find anybody else to blame, I was blaming my wife. Your intention is very strong. You didn't want me to go, na? See, I could not go. But that's capital B and capital S, because whatever awareness or the higher awareness is there, it knows what's good for you. So if we can keep that in mind, sometimes don't you wonder that why is it that my desires are not being fulfilled by that person? Yeah, because maybe you're not ready for that desire to be fulfilled at this point of time. That is also possible, no? So there is no reason not to trust the Almighty. Some people don't because wo har baar thodi hamari baat manta hai. How do I know this time it will happen? But I'm saying if you have complete trust, then why would you have a fear of making choices? And even if he's sending the fear to you, that also is given by him only, him or whatever. It's a part of our life anyway. Fear is not a useless emotion. So I embrace my fear. I don't fight. I don't run away from my fear. I embrace it and I say, all right, good. I'm going to feel you, fear. Thank you very much for being there in my life. And I'm going to choose what I'm choosing. Then what will happen? That's the question. What would happen if I choose to go beyond my fears? Yeah. What energy, space, and consciousness can I be that would allow me to experience my fear and not to be stopped by it? And anything that is times a godzillion, will I destroy and uncreate it all?
Yes.
Right and wrong, good and bad, pod and pop, all 9 shorts, boys, poads, and beyonds.
Thank you.
Yes, Kunen Saab and then Pooja ji.
Thank you, sir. Just a thought. I think when we are in the space of dilemma of choosing or deciding, I believe there should be clarity of my identity based on the values. If
Then
not,
then won't it be a decision?
it might be wrong choices. Wrong choice. I'm using the word wrong because it comes from my identity and my values.
Ek baat bataun Kunen Saab. I know where you're going, so I'll interrupt you. I'm very sorry about that. When those values are so strongly entrenched in you, there is very little chance that you will make the wrong choice. Okay? Because you will feel heavy about it.
That's true. Yeah.
See, like I'll tell you, there are many situations in which, you know, you want to tell lie, right? And I feel very heavy when I have to do that. So I don't tell the lie. Because I'd be choosing lightness, not heaviness, you know. आप समझ रहे हो?
Yes, sir.
Like, for example, what I'm learning now is the bloody whole world is manipulating, right? If you are manipulating for a good cause, there's nothing wrong with it, right? You manipulate your child. कि बेटा दवाई खा लो, तुमको टॉफी दूंगा, ये दूंगा. That's manipulation, isn't it? When you offer, or manipulation is something masked, you know, the person doesn't know that he's being manipulated, and I always had been feeling that it's a wrong thing to do. But it is, if you need to do that for somebody's benefit, and if you're contributing to that person, right, then you can. But I used to feel heavy about it, so I never did it. Because I choose lightness, not heaviness. Are you getting it? So,
Yes,
जो
sir.
values हैं, for example, it's my value. Okay, I don't like to manipulate people. Simple. I don't like to lie to them. Right? Now, यहाँ पर clash of values आती है मेरी. I don't like to hurt people either. मतलब किसी के दिल को चोट नहीं पहुंचाना चाहता मैं. Now, when I have to tell the truth to someone, and मुझे पता है कि if I tell this truth, उनके दिल को चोट पहुंचेगी, तो क्या करूं? Then I'm torn between this. You know, that's for me a big dilemma. I choose the truth, or I choose to make this person hurt. So this is what happens with many of us. सच बोलूंगा तो वो नाराज हो जाएंगे, सच बोलूंगा तो उनका दिल दुखेगा, ठीक है? तो झूठ बोल देते हैं, and then you feel heavy and you feel guilty afterwards. That's exactly what you're saying, isn't it? But you know. So very simple. I say, listen to your conscience. It always tells you the truth. And then you make a choice. For example, in this particular dilemma that I was talking to you about, I don't want to hurt the feelings of the person. And at the same time, I want to tell the truth to that person. Then my great mind found out a possibility how to do so. Right? How to tell the truth and not make that person unhappy. Or tell the truth, and if the person gets unhappy, I am standing by that person to make sure that he can deal with his unhappiness. Because if I'm telling the truth, it is for a good purpose, right? I'm not telling the truth to someone to damage that person or to hurt that person. My intention is कि उसका भला हो. So if he feels hurt in the process, I'm there to put the balm on him and help him to, or her, you know. But I found a way out. The biggest problem in life is when we have the clash of our own values. One value says tell the truth, one value says don't hurt the feeling of someone. क्या करोगे? So the indicator is within, no? I hope it answers your question, Kunin.
Yeah, got it, sir. Thank you.
Great, thank you very much. Pooja ji.
Sir, it's also like Neeti ji was saying, at times we are not getting the clarity. Maybe it can be due to your mental, emotional, or physical state. Maybe you are clouded with. So when you are like blank and you are not getting, so what I do, I avoid taking any decision at particular point of time when I'm not in alignment.
Well, is that a solution?
No, it's not a solution.
Yeah, so what is the other alternative available to you? Okay, I don't have the clarity. So what is the choice I can make about that?
I
At least
will.
recognize that clarity nahi hai.
Yeah. So I will do whatever is required in my health area, or I will maybe from mentors like you, if I'm dealing with something, some conflicts are there, and if I'm not able to understand or get the clarity, maybe I'm looking from my obvious point of views or whatever. So anybody in family, or so I can consider them. Yeah.
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 That's a beautiful answer. And you can actually do that. See, I do that all the time. That when I have to make a major decision or a choice in my life, I always used to go and do a Vipassana course so that, at 10 days I'll sit there, I'll get a lot of clarity. Now, 2018, there was no possibility, all ashrams, everything was closed, right?
Yeah.
I'm so happy that this access showed up in my life, right? Because I was actually,
Right.
see, at my age, you're standing, okay, what next? Kya karu ab? Should I live like a vegetable for the rest of my life? I've done everything. See, all the reasons for doing everything is no longer there. No? You want money because you don't have it. You want a big house because you don't have it. Isn't it?
And when you have everything,
आप बोलो ना क्या करें? So I wanted a clarity about that. So I came to Access and I found out, and then I went to another program and I found out more, because as I unlayer the layers of this onion called human Sukhdeepak Malvai, I'm discovering so many possibilities for myself in my life. Na?
yes.
So there are many ways, one of the biggest challenges as a trainer, I'm telling you, I've been working for 35 years with people, all kinds of people, 40 nationalities I've been working with, right? I'm an expert in working with the mind and the body and the emotions of people, right? But there's one thing which I was not satisfied with, because after all, people like me are not satisfied unless we produce the results that we want with our participants.
Right.
Our pure desire is to make a difference to them. If it's not happening, I would find any tool in this planet to help. So I was looking for this. This business of energetics has eluded me over the years. I've been seeking it and I found it finally. Okay. And there are more and more, because this makes you go so deep inside you and find out everything that limits you. Yeah. Everything that stops you from making choices in life.
Great, sir.
So that is the way. If you don't have clarity, find out how to have clarity. Yeah. So let's continue. Shakti ji, let us defer to Hasina ji because she's got the privilege of being a senior citizen. We'll ask her first, then you can say.
Thank you. Sir, I can't make decision regarding my house.
I can't make a choice. Bolo.
I can't make a choice. Now my daughter-in-law says that I put it on her name so that when my son comes from Canada, he will not hassle her. Now I am not very sure. Let me see, I'm not 100% trusting in case something goes wrong. I can't make that decision, and I want to make a decision to give it to her, and that is for sure.
No, you are not making a choice, na? That is the problem. You keep on using the word decision.
Yes, I know, but I don't know. I can't do it. That's the problem, no?
Yeah, because
I said to
Hasina ji,
that she's having an
your basic premise is flawed. What is your basic premise because of which you are not making a choice?
It is a pagdi place. Now I have to find out whether I can put it on her name. We have to do all that. So, but I'm just avoiding because I do want to put it on her name, but I don't feel safe.
Yeah, but why don't you feel safe? Where is the evidence in your life to feel that you will not be safe?
No, because I have known of incidents where the son has thrown the parents out. So I am fearful of that.
Yeah,
and I know,
but that's why I told you, madam, to talk to the lawyer, because he would make sure that in your lifetime nobody can chuck you out of your house. You know that?
No, but I told her that I will make I will decide that I'll give it to you, but not while I'm alive. I don't want to put it in your name. So to tell that to her, I feel that she will feel offended and she will
Exactly.
misunderstand. So
Yeah.
that is what I don't want to.
Exactly. You remember little, if you were listening, Hasina ji, if you're listening to the conversation which took place little before, that's exactly what I said. We don't want to offend people. We don't want to be judged by them. So we are not making choices, na?
That is what's happening to me. Now I don't know what to do.
Make a choice. What do you mean you don't know what to do? You know what to do, you don't want to do it. Listen, tell me something. I'll tell you why your premise is flawed. Okay? You are operating on a belief. You've got so much trust in the Almighty. You're so sure I will live for another 20 years. Forget about 20 years. You're so sure you'll live for another 5 years. How do you know? God came and told you what? So how do you know this woman will kick you out of your house if you put it in her name?
I don't know why I fear that. Because a very close friend of mine, her son threw her out, the parents out. So with that in my mind only, I fear.
Yeah, but you know what? I told you something 5 minutes before. I don't even think you heard it. I said, if you talk to your lawyer, okay, the lawyer will make sure that in your lifetime, irrespective of whose name the house is, you cannot be kicked out of your house. You know that?
Okay.
Even if you don't put a legal this thing, even then they can't kick you out of the house. You know that?
Okay. Okay.
And don't forget that this whole EMC community is standing behind you. You think we'll let it happen? You think the cops will let it happen?
No.
Yeah, if you put it, go to the local police station and you tell them, I fear for my life, please keep an extra watch on me. They will do that. See, fears are valid.
All that will have to happen, but I'm fearful.
I know. So that means you don't want to deal with your fear, na, ma'am? It's just a bullshit you're telling yourself. Sorry for
Yes. Yeah, I know. I understand.
See, if you got a fear, do something to address the fear.
Okay.
Take precautions like putting a clause somewhere, right? If you are afraid that you are Pakadi system, it can't be done, find out, no? Talk to a lawyer. What are you doing?
I'm just not making a move.
Yeah, so you're not making any choice. You're not even making a choice to talk to the lawyer. I've even given you the name and the phone number.
Yes, I know. I just will do that. I will really.
I was quite surprised. Yesterday we had gone to meet that lawyer. I asked her, did Hasina ji get in touch with you? She said, no. I said, what?
Children are keeping on telling me, Mama, why aren't you getting? I said, you people, I've given your number. Let's hold a meeting. But they are also not doing anything about it. So I'm just keeping quiet. I don't know, because of the fear only I'm keeping quiet.
You know something, Hasina ji, it's easy to keep quiet and then keep on grumbling and feeling unhappy about not making choices. It is more difficult for you to face your fears or deal with your fears and make a choice. Why do you want to every day, like a termite, eat your own heart out? I mean, what's the point?
Right.
अपने आप को कुरेदते जा रहे हो, is it any good for you?
No.
You're going on adding to more anxiety and fear in your life.
Yes, right.
Uncertainty is the worst killer of people. You know that? It makes people sick.
Yeah, I will end this. I will really end this. I'm tired.
Make a choice and do it step by step. If you want me to guide you, I'm around. You can talk to me anytime.
Okay.
But you don't.
Okay.
Is there a problem there also? Are you afraid of me also?
No, I'm not. I'm not at all.
दीपक मेरी जायदाद छीन के ले जाएगा.
Of course not. Of course not.
You need to break it into chota steps and do one step at a time. It's very easy. Don't be afraid.
Okay.
Be afraid, for God's sake. What's wrong with being afraid?
Okay.
Yeah, it makes you feel alive, Fear makes you feel alive. Oh, I'm alive. I'm feeling fear. Thank you very much, Hasina ji, for sharing that. You're a very brave woman, Yes, Mr. Madam, ladies first. Shakti ji. Go ahead, Shakti.
Yeah, for me, it's like whatever I choose, I have to face the consequences. But I'm having fear to face that consequences because I want to happen it in that my way. I want to get only good experience. That judgment I'm holding on it. I don't want to. I'm not in allowance mode. I'm not ready to accept what it is, what's going to
You're
happen.
not being vulnerable also, no?
Yes.
If you're trying to block the bad, you're blocking the good also, no?
Yes.
And can I ask you a question?
Yes, sir.
Why are you so sure that something bad will happen?
I'm not sure about, sir, but I want to predict.
Yeah. So by the protection, how much movement have you had in your life?
Not much.
So see, definitely one should not do a stupid action and regret later. But that's the thing about a choice, See, you choose to go ahead with something and see how it comes up. You don't have to make anything binding. Is it written somewhere?
No.
Yeah. So when you buy a house, don't you go and look at it?
Yes, I'll go on.
You look at the brochure and buy the house.
No, I will go on.
I'll tell you something. People are so funny, when it comes to marriage, they look at the photograph in that website and they buy the house. Then they have one meeting with that person and say, very good, very good. Very bad. How stupid can we be, Hannah?
Sir, sorry to interrupt.
Just 1 second.
What happened?
Yeah, please go ahead, Vetri. I will allow you.
Just to interrupt and just for a lighter note, now in our culture there is no sampling, sir.
No, there is no need for sampling. And by the way, which bloody dunya you are living in? Which world are you?
For God's sake, they didn't give me that choice.
No, but listen, who told you that they can't do that? Nowadays, they are bloody sampling for 2, 3, 4, 5 years, then they are getting married. What are you saying? They live together and all that shit. I mean, so you can get the both of the worlds, no? Even society is accepting it. What's the problem? That is a clash between your own values, isn't it?
Exactly, sir. Sir, since I interrupted, I just want to share quickly. I want to add something to this amazing conversation.
Please go ahead.
Yes, sir. We are talking about choices, and it will make a great impact in our life if we have that awareness that we have a choice and we are going to choose. But one important element, if we are able to add it, it does magic, according to my perception. That element is curiosity. The moment you see things in front of you with a little curiosity, whatever happened, let me see.
Yeah, that we're not willing to do that, na?
Yes.
That's
why child is happy.
Yeah, he just
everything for the.
Yeah. Thank you, Vetri. That's a good one. I like
Thank you. Thank you very much.
That is fantastic.
Annama, are you clear now?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
You make a choice. The beauty of a choice is you can make another choice, no?
Yes.
The problem with decision is you cannot make another decision. You'll say, no, I've thought it out. This was supposed to be right. And I've checked everything and now how it is going wrong. Oh, I have to stick to my decision, blah, blah, blah. Hello, choice is choice.
Yes, sir.
Hey, before you do anything like a binding contract or something like that, you have enough, opportunities to find out, no?
Yes.
What they call due diligence can be done if you wish to. Got it? Yes, Mr. Acharya. Acharya.
Sir. Yes, sir. Acharya. Yeah, I want to make my family proud. my ancestor proud. So, sir, my question is, sir, uh, we blame to people, too much that they this that they do that. So many blaming. We always go for the blaming mode or default mode. But
Yeah.
now, sir, what happens to me here? I am in ashram, is very beautiful ashram, really heaven. But my now what happened to mind is trying to find default now with myself, sir. Previously, I used to find default with other people. What's wrong with him? What's wrong? Now, what's wrong with me? All the time. So, sir, our mind is how to be in creative. To be in,
One thing at a time. Okay. You said
yes, sir.
something very nice just now. I want to make my family proud of me.
Yeah.
So have you asked them what will make them feel proud of you?
Yes, I have asked them.
And what did they say?
Make money.
Yeah. So you think that there's only one way of making money, isn't it?
Yes, sir.
And if now I showed you there is an alternative way of earning money, not making money, earning money and pursuing your spiritual pursuits also.
Yes, sir.
See, if you look for possibility, you always find it.
Right, sir.
I want to follow my heart and go chase my dreams. At the same time, see, you like to travel, you can travel. You like to have spiritual journey, you can have spiritual journey. You want to earn money, you can earn money. All three things are available to you. I told you, no?
Yes, sir. Yes.
You have to make a choice, no?
Right, right,
All your but this and but that will come.
right, sir. Right.
So make a choice. You can do it. Who told you can't do? You can do anything you choose to do. And
Sir,
one beautiful thing, I remember I told my son Gaurav, who is now a very famous DJ, right? He came and asked me, Papa, I'm getting fed up of this job. It was very good job that time. At that time, getting 1 lakh rupees job was a very good job, right? Many years ago, almost 25, 30 years ago. So I said, what do you want to do? He said, I want to start my own business. I said, then start it. What are you afraid of? If it fails. I said, you're so young. If it fails, try again. You can always, a chap like you has no problem getting a job. Do you think you have a problem getting a job? No, not at all. He has the connections also. So he made a choice, no? And he is doing exactly what he loves to do. And he roams around in the high-end Mercedes car, buys a BMW for his wife also. He is living a life he loves. What's stopping you? He goes and spends 30 days in your Coimbatore ashram also, by the way.
really, sir?
Yeah,
Wow.
he's been to Mount Kailash 2 times.
Mount Kailash. Oh God, with Sadhguru.
Yeah, with Sadhguru. Yeah.
Oh God, wow, wow. He's so lucky.
Yeah, he's not lucky, he made a right choice. Okay, now you do one thing for me since you are there in the ashram.
Yes.
You ask your Guruji, what does he have to say about forgiveness?
Forgiveness.
That person who's on a spiritual journey, who's not forgiving, right? What does he have to say about that? Yeah, please ask him on my behalf.
Okay, I will ask him on his behalf. He
On
said
my
that
behalf.
I have his answer, sir. Yes, I also have this kind of question for him, in my mind. But he already
When you
answered
ask him that
somebody.
question, record the answer and send it to me. I want somebody to listen to it.
Okay, but
All right?
what he said that I accept you as you are. Why to forgive you? Though you why you are is the way you are.
Exactly. Exactly. That's what I want to hear from his mouth. So if some of the disciples of your cult are not accepting someone the way they are, and they are in judgment of that, then are they true disciples of the Sadguru?
No, no, sir.
Exactly. So you ask him that question and get back to me. All right. Thank you. Yes, Kasha.
So
Thank you.
most of the time we choose not to choose what we want to choose.
Why? My question is why? Why would you want to?
Fear, or thinking what people might talk, what people might think, what if I fail, what if I don't succeed,
Exactly.
what if someone blames at me.
Yeah. And whose life is it?
It's our own life.
So we are allowing other people
Rather
to
than thinking
life.
about it, yeah.
Now, is there a way around it? Let us say that it's important for you what your mother thinks. Okay. It's important for you what your sister thinks, let us say.
Mm,
And it is important for you to make your choice
mm,
equally. And you don't want to give up either. Then
mm.
can you still make a choice? See, first of all, you
Yes,
have
sir.
to be very clear who's more important to you. Now, you don't give a shit about what your uncle might think or your grand uncle might think, do you?
No,
Care about what the world will think? If you were to
no,
think like that, will you become a race car driver?
no, sir.
Yeah. If you think like that, will you be going and making films instead of running your factory?
No.
They'll say a very big industry is sitting on, but he's wasting his time and making film. People will say like that, right?
Yeah, yeah.
So is it stopping you?
No.
Exactly. So then why are you saying, I mean, you're just talking in general about people.
Yeah, in general, I'm telling, sir.
Yeah, okay. That's one thing which we were talking about earlier also. All right. But Narayanan Major Saab is raising his hand, so we have to listen to him. Thank you, Kasha.
Thank you, sir.
Respected member of our community speaks. We have to listen to him. Yes, Major Saab. I'm not able to see you, sir. Ah, there you are. Please go ahead. Major Saab, please go ahead. You try, you will be able to unmute. Some problem in his device, I guess. There's no problem at my end. One second. Hang on a sec. Let me see if I can do something from my end. So why don't you do one? Okay, now try.
So at times might be it's Zoom's issue, sir. Might be try from a different device or
That's okay. Major Saab, why don't you put your whatever you want to say in the chat? I will speak on your behalf. Put it on the chat, please. Yeah, hang on. He's just putting it on the chat.
By the way, काफी दिनों से जिगर सोनी साहब की आवाज नहीं सुनी सर.
वो भी सुन लेंगे. जिस दिन उनके दिल में आएगा कि मैं आपको अपनी अच्छी आवाज सुनाना चाहता हूँ. हमने सुनी भी है, आप नहीं थे. Yes, Major Saab, are you putting something in the chat box?
आपको खूब याद करते हैं सर, आप इतने दिन नहीं थे तो.
कुनैन साहब, आपके लिए कहा जा रहा है.
धन्यवाद सर, धन्यवाद.
I was missing you.
Thank
So
you, sir.
Major Saab is saying, I choose to align myself with the premier central investigation agency that takes me to see places. We'll have to figure out what that means. He says, I have successfully busted ISI terrorist groups. Okay. So, I don't know how it is relevant to this conversation, but thank you. I mean, you've done a great job, sir.
Sir, along with that, one more quick interruption. I mean,
Yeah, go ahead.
yeah, wonderful, sir. Actually, this chart.
You're a funny fellow. You know, first you have interrupted, then you're saying, I'm going to interrupt. Arey, speak here, don't be shy. You are wearing the same colored t-shirt as mine, so you can do whatever you like. No problem.
Thank you very much, sir. I have same head. I wish. Sir, one insight I am getting, which is so powerful. We are talking about choosing, choice, everything. Of course, we added curiosity, everything. But how do we live? For example, when I take my wife to ice cream parlor, she says, I ask you, what do you like to try? What is your favorite? She says, butterscotch. Okay, you take butterscotch, I try something else. But I have been observing it. They have tried only once and they have been trying it for a whole life and they think that that is their favorite. And we are living with that and thinking that this is what saves us. But the solution to this is try every damn choice and then choose which is your favorite with curiosity. That's it, sir. I want to add.
Okay, wonderful. Yeah, because like a kid would like to try, no? So that's what I do when I go to an ice cream shop, which I have not gone for a long time. They make you taste, no? So I taste all the ice creams first, little. So my desire to taste different things satisfied. Then I choose one. That is the correct way. Thank you very much, Petri. All right, so time up. Therefore, let me see. Kunen Saab is there. Kuldeep is there. Anybody? Can you see him? No. So Kunen, we will have to listen to your shairi today and then close the session. So please go ahead and let's listen to your wonderful shairi.
Yes, sir. शायरी आज क्या सुनाऊं?
तुझे क्या सुनाऊं मैं दिलरुबा, तेरे सामने मेरा हाल है.
एक याद आ रहा है कि अर्ज किया है कि मैं कोई रास्ता ना चुन सका तो क्या हुआ, मैं कोई रास्ता ना चुन सका तो क्या हुआ, शायद कोई रास्ता मुझे चुन ले, शायद कोई रास्ता मुझे चुन ले. और एक और ये याद आ रहा है फियर के ऊपर कि कितना महफूज था गुलाब कांटों की गोद में, कितना महफूज था गुलाब कांटों की गोद में, लोगों की मोहब्बत में पत्ता पत्ता बिखर गया, लोगों की मोहब्बत में पत्ता पत्ता बिखर गया. So we should not be fearful, we should live our life, keep on moving. All of life comes to us with ease, joy and glory. We feel free, relaxed, light. Thank you, sir. Back to you.
One minute. Major Saab is saying that host is not allowing. I have not. 1 minute, let me check. Hang on, Major Saab. I am still trying. I don't know what is the fucking problem over here. Okay, try now. Yeah, can you please attempt to log in now? I mean, sorry, to unmute yourself now. So this is very strange because everybody else is able to unmute. So I'm surprised that why are you?
No, sir. No, sir. It happens at times, sir.
The reason may be some other app may be open. That is the reason. So
Okay.
it happens to me also sometimes.
Okay, never mind.
Some other app open, this happens with the Zoom.
See, now actually we are running out of time. Otherwise, I would have asked you to, log out and log in again. That would have taken care of the problem. So next time it happens, guys, you can do that. Sorry,
Sir, one question. One side we say that everything happens according to divine plan, right?
Yeah.
And we are saying we are making choices.
Yeah.
So who is making choices? Is it we making choices or we are following what the path is aligned for us?
Auntie Ji, 27 साल की उम्र में मैंने भी यही क्वेश्चन पूछा था. Okay, but my question is a counter question to you. Now, is this your logical brain talking? No? उसको छोड़ दो. I actually don't have an answer for that. If you surrender to the intent and make choices, you can never go wrong. I'll tell you that. Yeah, just surrender, make choices, and trust the universe.
Thank you, sir.
It will
Thank
honor your choices. Yeah, but
Yeah.
be prepared. Whatever it gives you is what it has already decided you must have, because it's good for you.
Okay, sir.
That is what we don't trust, na? Okay, जो कर्ता डिसाइड कर रहा है कि भाई ये इसके लिए भला है, आपको जरूरी नहीं आपको अच्छा लगे ना.
Right.
See, we have some formula कि भाई the universe should only give me what I like. Now, Major Saab is saying universe will honor you if we trust it. Exactly. If you honor the universe, the universe will honor you. Right? Beautiful. So that's a wonderful note to end on. And my dear friends on YouTube or wherever you are, if you're watching, I request you to help us by pressing that bell icon, subscribe and like, so that we can keep providing you what we are providing you. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. See you tomorrow morning and have a wonderful day.
Thank you, sir.
Wonderful day.
Yes,
Safe and blessed.
Bye.